Good evening, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to Zelda II, courtesy of my Wii. Here we go. Hello, Spoon. Hello, Simon. Spoon. Yeah, it's hot. Come jump the border. Come jump in my pool. Hope you all are doing well. I've had a nice weekend. Yeah, tonight let's play some Zelda 2. I've been wanting to play this one for a while. Just waiting for the right time. This is one of those summer games for me. You keep talking about lately. Summer game. Gotta play this when it's hot outside for some reason. I don't know. Fits the quest. Yeah. Underrated game. Although, maybe not so much lately. I feel like this has been getting really critically reappraised in the last few years online. You know, people appreciating it more. But let's get into the game. Let's start a brand new file here. We won't play as a summer game for me is the first Dead Space. Yeah, it's a good one. So here we are. We gotta save Princess Zelda, but not the same Princess Zelda in the first game. Oh no. This is another Princess Zelda, confusingly. One like 3 generations ahead. So I'm not sure how old she's supposed to actually be. And how much of this is just weird, 80s mistranslation stuff. Anyway, the object of this game is to hit up all these palaces and grab all these crystals, which will... I don't remember. Doesn't matter. But yeah, definitely increasingly appreciated. I think more and more people are catching on to this one. Obviously very different from Zelda 1. Very different game. That's cool, There's plenty of copies of Zelda 1 out there. The game wasn't going anywhere. And obviously they returned to that formula with Link to the Past. Although interestingly, with Ocarina of Time, originally, the very first concepts of Ocarina of Time were going to be, again, in this game's footsteps. So like, side-scroller. It would have been 3D, but this perspective. So, it's interesting. Kind of like swinging the pendulum back and forth. But, it's it was an era of experimentation for Nintendo and a lot of other companies. You think of all the weird sequels on the NES. You have Zelda 2, you have Castlevania 2, Mario 2, which we all know is not technically Mario 2, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of funky stuff in here. A lot of funky stuff in this game. Got random battles. Sometimes they're just weird little obstacles like that. Great soundtrack. There's so much to say about this game. So I never had the cartridge, but I kept hearing from my older brother. Played Smash Bros. Before Zelda 2. Ah. So you're very familiar with this song then. Probably the best song of the game. Definitely a great track. But this game was super influential too, It's just in terms of NES games, it laid the formula for tons of other games. Like, plenty of games ripped off Zelda 1, plenty more ripped off Zelda 2. In fact, I think there may be more that ripped off Zelda 2 than Zelda 1. I say ripped off, because they follow the formula, if you put it politely. Hello, Troop. Hello, Malice. Welcome. Yeah, Miyamoto. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, Battle of Olympus. I don't know how to pronounce it. Faxanadu? You know what I'm talking about. There's plenty more. Yeah, the original Dark Souls. The combat in this is good. I'd say the combat in this is definitely better than the original Zelda. Link to the Past, once they started to, get to like pixel-based movement, that was nice and smooth. That's the best, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, you can jump. Breath of the Wild. Eat your heart out. Yeah, but there's a lot going on. This game is a huge world. In fact, part of the world map is... it's like an eighth of it is the world map from Zelda 1. And obviously you're seeing it in a different perspective. This is more like the JRPG, like scaled size type world map. But still, it's a cool little inclusion there, and it's not remotely in your face. It's just one of these things where you look at the layout, it's like Death Mountain, like the most southwest of the map, I think. It's a really cool touch. Yeah, the RPG stats, experience points, lives, a seizure-inducing game over screen. I'm hoping not to get a game over, but if I do, I'll throw out another warning. If anyone here is even remotely epileptic, do not look at the screen. It's like Ganon attempting to kill you in real life. Alright, gotta stab the key. Let's grab it. It's like Link is basically swinging around the keys around the hilt of his sword, I guess. Ocarina of Time isn't the only thing that's had a PC port recently. Somebody... I haven't looked into it too much, but there's some guy working on like a native PC port of this game, and has added widescreen support, other quality of life stuff. We're gonna save that. Pretty sweet. But playing the NES version, of course, right now. Although, NES on the Wii. Original Ninja Blade. Haven't played that, I don't think. Yeah, game over screen is pretty intense. And then if you look at the manual, it says, yeah, Ganon's minions, they're attempting to kill Link so they can use his ashes to mix with Ganon's blood to resurrect him. Like, it's pretty hardcore for a Zelda game. They're going to kill you, incinerate you, and then mix your ashes with blood. Truly demonic. Oh yeah, sorry, there it is. Whoops. Well, hopefully nobody just had a seizure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they changed that in every subsequent re-release, because that's pretty hardcore. As are these guys. I've got a box copy of this one. I'd like a box copy of Zelda 1, but I've got a box copy of Zelda 2 on a shelf above me right here. He's just waiting. One of Gwyn's knights. Oh my god. Yeah, the AI is not bad. Well, this is the... There it is again. No, the AI will kick your ass. I played a teeny bit of Golden Axe 2 last night. And it's funny in comparison how terrible the AI is in that game. It's like luring skeletons off of cliffs and whatnot. Now I want to attack. There we go. Yeah, the George R. R. Martin treatment. Just hope Link doesn't have any sisters. That seems to be a recurring theme for that guy. I'm trying to tell what this guy is actually throwing. It kind of looks like strips of bacon. Maybe... Morning stars? Maybe? Yeah. He's got plenty of them. Candy. Yeah, the reason I'm playing on the Wii here is because there is no cheap way to get RGB out of an NES. And not just RGB, but it's like, okay. Then the flash cart. I was like, oh, how about those Japanese games with like the expanded audio, like Castlevania 3? You know, it's like any way you approach NES, if you want to play on original hardware, it's very expensive. It's like I've already spent a ton of cash on all this other stuff lately, so given that I can still play these NES games that pretty accurate picture and audio, you know, it's a hard sell to then drop like 400. Oh, there's Ganon. Whoops. Alright. We'll come back to the palace. We'll do a little exploring first. Look around some other places. You do get to keep your level ups. You lose the XP on the top right, but anything you've leveled up in the meantime, you get to keep. Which is good. You don't completely lose progress. Guess we need that. And give it to somebody in town, I think, for something. I don't remember why. It's been a while since I played this one. But we got what we came for. Pretty diverse set of land here in Hyrule. Yeah, let's go to the first town. Head that way. And then go back to the dungeon. Wrong way. Imagine if they had gone turn-based with this. That would have been the real controversy. Has Miyamoto ever been involved with any kind of turn-based game? I don't think so. Another Ocarina of Time connection here. All of the town names end up being the names of the sages in Ocarina of Time. It's kind of like retroactive continuity. Also, yeah, something we didn't have in Zelda 1 at all. Towns. Parappa. The bizarre dimensions of these houses. And here you go. Great advice for life in general. Please let me help you. Come inside. That's okay. Got full health, you don't need that. Only the hammer can destroy a roadblock. The translation's not bad either. I know there's a few weird bits, few idiosyncrasies here and there, but compared to something like Castlevania 2, where progression in the game like depends on knowing certain things that you're not gonna be able to understand because the translation is so bad, I don't think this game has that problem, as far as I'm aware. Get Candle in Parappa Palace. Go west. Yeah, wrong town. Nobody wants this. Alright, we'll go back to the palace. I'm pretty sure all the doors are still unlocked too, so we can head right back to where we were. I don't know why I always say we when I'm doing these streams. The pejorative we? just me here. Anyway, yes, back to the palace. The devil on your shoulder. Yeah, probably more accurate. Chances of a new 2D Zelda are in a percentage. Probably low, but I wouldn't rule it out. Next 50 years? You think we'll still have Zelda games in 50 years? I don't know. Maybe. I guess if Walt Disney properties can go on this long, Nintendo will probably be able to as well. Yeah, I think there's a pretty decent chance. They know there's a significant section of their fan base who'd be into it. I don't think it would be a big budget game. It wouldn't be like a major flagship title, but I'll get one. I almost picked up that remake of Link's Awakening recently. I still kind of iffy on the art style, but I do really love that game a lot. Damn. The P-Bag AVGN episode is coming to mind. Yeah, how do you guys feel about that Link's Awakening remake art style? The remake, the Switch. I guess for me it's kind of a compound thing. There's like the base, you know, the fact that everyone looks like little figurines. It's like, okay, that's one thing. But I feel like they also went nuts on the post-processing effects, like super, super heavy depth of field, all that. There's a candle. I don't know, that Game Boy original is definitely one of my favorites in the series, so I should give the Switch version a shot at some point. It's a very interesting game, you know. It's very unusual, a lot of unusual elements in a Zelda title. Definitely, my top 5 is Zeldas. It would be in there. Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Link's Awakening, Wind Waker, oh my god. And probably the first one. Oh, I guess Breath of the Wild, sure, why not? Alright. Forgetting how deadly some of these enemies are. Play more defensively. It's really is Dark Souls. Oh, Link Between Worlds. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I played that when it came out. I loved it. I still have my I still have my copy right on my shelf above me here. Yeah, same here. Hard mode. I loved it. Yeah, you're right. I can't believe I forgot about that game. I should replay that. That is a great game. That is a really, really, really good game. By the time you get to the Dark World in that, the more like open-ended gameplay, do the dungeons in any order. That's awesome. I gotta replay that. Yeah, a lot of the recent Zelda games have the problem of being way too easy. Twilight Princess, if you play that normally, it's a joke. Alright, so, it started coming back to me, the combat, fighting these Dark Nut guys. Actually have to block those low shots. Wasn't expecting to, 2 game overs in the palace there, first palace of the game, but that's what happens when you stream. Oh, the way's lit up now because we've got the candle, at least. Interesting technique. Yeah, you mean growing an arm out of his kneecap to stab you? Yeah, you actually have to block those low shots. Like combat, it's pretty intense. There we go. No more fooling around here. Let's get this done. So I get smashed by a stationary centipede thing. Link may have had too many potions before he started his adventure today, if you know what I mean. Hey, Sabotage, how you doing? Oh yeah, Cuphead. No, I haven't played that at all. I'm wanting to. Still have not played Cuphead. Yeah, ancient technique. Ooh. Cuphead stream. Maybe. Alright, here's... in the next month or two, I will stream Gothic 1. I'll give that a shot. I will stream Cuphead. I'll give that a shot as well. I think next... not next Sunday, this... 1 week from today, I'm gonna do a big stream. The kind haven't done in a while. Probably play several games. Go on a big multi-hour one. It's been too long. I've had a lot going on in my life in the last few weeks, which have been tricky, difficult, and time-consuming in different ways, but alright, let me focus and fight this guy. Yeah, blocking, fighting, this is great. This is actually really good. For an NES game, combat, it's pretty dynamic. I'm getting, I think I've mentioned it on before, but I sent a ton of my old consoles out to somebody to all get recapped. And those are going to be back by the end of next week, so the floodgates will once again be open to play pretty much anything. I also now have an EverDrive 64. I don't know if I mentioned that. That showed up. So every console I've got, NES, SNES, N64, GameCube, Wii, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Genesis, Saturn, Dreamcast, PS1, PS2, I can play any of those games on original hardware now with either a flash cart or an ODE. With the exception of the NES, I guess, which is still, as I said earlier, going through the Wii there. Alright, here we go. Horsey head. Oh my god, the damage. You gotta just get in there, stab him in the face. He kinda has that Castlevania 2 life bar, doesn't he? Not that that's a particularly unique design here. Yep. It's all in the wrist. Store the physical game, Spoon? Yeah, I've got still quite a few physical games. Not crazy. All of my like retro games, I'd say all my games really, physical games at this point fit into probably like a 6 foot by 3 foot space. So like one reasonably sized, bureau could hold it all. I'm not gonna be one of those guys with like a library of retro games and all the like the Funko Pop crap everywhere. No, I these older games I want to hold on to for the time being, for the there's memories or whatever attached, but for the most part I don't need that. I'd rather spend that cash on accessories, the stuff that you can't emulate, For example, I showed you guys I just bought that in the Discord. I bought that Hori fighting stick for the Saturn. Beautiful. Love it. It works fantastic. Micro switches in the joystick. I got a great deal on that. Last night I bought the twin sticks for the Saturn, so you can play like Virtual On, that and all Gun Griffin 2 and some Gundam games. I can't wait to get that. Also, that game I played. It's like a few months ago. I did a Saturn stream. I played that game Bulk Slash. It was the one that had like a really pro fan translation with like voice actors and everything. Not only did that patch translate the game, but they actually added support for those twin sticks. Isn't that awesome? That's fantastic. I can't wait to replay that with those things. Plus, with all the EverDrives and ODEs, you get the stuff like fan translations or ROM hacks, but playing that on original hardware. Like, it's really the best of both worlds. So you have to be very thrifty, though, to like be able to afford all this crap. Do not get the wrong idea here. I am far from rich. I'm not a wealthy guy whatsoever, but I am very thrifty. And pretty smart with the cash I do have. Darky, hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Is this Stonehenge? What is this? Why is this here? Yeah, he's got his little tunic on. So Link's a man now. When you're a man, you gotta show some thigh. Whoop! See, now, Spoon, I believe that's Easter Island, right? Easter Island heads. I always mix those up too. Easter Island and then Stonehenge. Stonehenge is like the British ones, where they're just like big rectangular blocks. And then Easter Island are those guys. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong here. What is my favorite Zelda game or top 3? Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, and that third one. That's a tie between the original Wind Waker and Link Between Worlds, which I'd actually forgotten about until a few minutes ago, but just like thinking about it, like I was saying, is like that was actually an incredible experience. Federico, hey man, how's it going? Welcome, pal. Welcome to Hyrule. The meme. Aliens did it. There we go. I believe we could find somebody to give that funny little angel statue to in here. Please let me help you. All these women want Link to come inside their houses. Oh, never mind. Stop and rest here. No, I don't think so. I am error. Okay, so I was talking about the translation earlier. I think this is the one notable possible exception. Maybe it's supposed to be like Errol, like Errol Morris or Flint. I don't know. Yeah, come on over anytime. I live in the big block of cheese just down the street. Next to Honest Abe's Lincoln Log shack over here. Yeah, this is like graham cracker roofs. Maybe Hyrule is actually Candyland. Use keys in palaces. They are found in... Yes. Do not go south without a candle. Sorry, like, you're gonna have to go find the candle up north in a mountain somewhere. We haven't figured out that technology yet. Guess it's not in here. So one of these houses has a, Wait. Hold on a sec. I think we do need to go inside one of those ladies' houses. Yes, let me in. Nope. Maybe we do need to go in the old lady's house. There's a basement in one of these. We'll see. Yeah, Waffle houses, non-Euclidean houses, pyramids. Hyrule's got it all. Oh, you guys remember me posting about the electrical box, my panel, in my basement that was like going absolutely nuts? And I got the quick fix for like the one breaker. Right? Heard back from the electrician today. Soonest he can get back to do the work is October. So, fingers crossed until then. Dogu statue. I don't know what that is. Dogu statue. Yeah, Mouse, it's a real mess. So the electrical company around here, the big electrical company, had a campaign like 10 years ago where they went around updating all of these like old panels to like a modern standard, and they did that for free at the time. Oh crap. Do I not have that? No, I gotta get out of here. Well, despite the fact that they did it free at the time, they skipped this house for whatever reason, and now want to charge to do the same work, despite the fact that this was something they were doing for free back then. Which I don't understand. Say I'm gonna take a shortcut and let an enemy kill me so I can get right back to the entrance here, but I don't respawn. Which in a normal situation I think would probably be preferable, but not quite here. You see them often in Capcom games. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna Google that real quick. I'll take one more look at this town. Try and multitask. Dogu. Oh yeah! Yeah, I recognize that. Yeah, it's like fertility symbol. Thank you. Or similar to art. Yeah, speaking of Shin Megami Tensei, I still haven't played any more of 5. Like, bought it, brand new. Had that brief experience on the Switch. Docked mode where it played horrible frame rate. I'll get back to that eventually. It's just like the process of sitting down and trying to figure out the emulator and all that. You saved the trophy. Come see my uncle. Here it is. Instead of joking around about the Waffle Houses, I should have been actually going inside this massive place. Like Luigi's spaghetti parlor. Look at this. The one table. Nice cool bricks. Go talk to my weird uncle in the basement. Yes, there it is. We can jump very high. Now we can continue. Let you guys know ahead of time, this is probably going to be a shorter stream again, just because of the amount of stuff I have going on, but I'll try and make it a good one. Let's exit the town. Pop out. Same thing, I'm not sure. I know I was talking about, yeah, Wednesdays last time. That's probably not going to be able to happen, but I will get a new video done this week. That's on the agenda. That's getting done. It's not going to be a huge one, but it's going to be a good one. I promise. And then, like I said earlier, there'll be a big stream on the next Sunday. 1 week from today. Yeah, oh man, Switch emulation. I can't wait to really dive into it. Play Dread again. Cranked 4K. Mario Odyssey. I mean, Breath of the Wild runs great on the CEMU emulator. Obviously, it's all these games. Nintendo! I will continue to buy the games physically, but I am most likely going to be playing them in an emulator because why not? I checked out Metroid Dread's Boss Rush. It's really cool that they added that. Of course, I hadn't played it in months, so I got absolutely smoked. So those bosses in that game are no joke. But that might be cool for a stream sometime. Dread Boss Rush! Table for two, we got one table. Yeah. Perfect romantic evening. Sitting in the middle of like 100-yard dining hall with like a single table in the middle. Yes. Jump Link. There you go. I am hankering to play some Shin Megami Tensei, and I'm edging towards just playing Nocturne. So I've never beaten that. That game is incredible, but it's like maybe I should play some 5. I don't know. Nocturne is so good, and the best art design I've ever seen in a game. Is that like the Amala network? Looks so good. These enemies are cranking up the heat a little bit. Okay. Which way am I going here? This little frame rate dip. I'm guessing, I'd like to know more about the origin of this game, but I have a feeling that Dragon Quest was probably a big motivator for this aspect of the gameplay, this overworld stuff. It's a series I haven't played much of either. I was always, for the JRPGs, I was always into Final Fantasy. Not so much Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior. I mean, we didn't get we didn't get half the games in America, right? Until like 5 or 6. I'm back to the palace. I gotta stop doing this. They really don't screw around with this game, with the game overs. So I gotta go all the way back down there. But fortunately, it should go pretty quickly, so you don't have to waste any time floating around in the town and whatnot. It always amuses me when stuff like this happens though on streams, and I can like see the the stream window, the chat, and everything. I gotta like backtrack or I die or whatever, and then I immediately see the concurrent viewers dip. It's like, I don't blame you. It's all right. No hard feelings. Dragon Quest III HD 2D. No, I haven't seen that. Three is one of the few games I have played. I played the first one, 3, 8. Didn't get very far in really any of them, other than maybe 3. One of the games on the 3DS, 9, whatever one you're like playing as like an angel or something, you can make your own character. That was a cool game. I don't know why I stopped playing that one. Oh yeah, I do, because it was stolen. Right. How could I forget? But yeah, that formula, Dragon Quest III, same thing with the first Final Fantasy and the third one. Anything where you have, you know, you're starting the game, creating a party of your own, whatever you want. I always love that stuff. That, in that format, you know, a JRPG format, kind of combining some more of those like Western RPG design elements, you know, with some of the tropes of JRPGs, something I'm really into. Yeah, 9 was great. Did that ever get ported to anything else, or is it still just on the DS? 11's supposed to be really good too, right? Ooh, secret. Nice. I wish I could recommend 11, but good grief, the music is bad. Even orchestral, it's like the creator just hates composing now. That's too bad. Yeah, I can't say... I mean, I guess like the main menu theme I remember from 3, but can't really remember any other tracks from those games. So FF had a beat in that regard. Still just on DS. I'm gonna take a wild guess here and say that a used copy probably goes for outrageous sums of money now. Got a feeling. Yeah, there's lots of classic JRPGs in touch back then. We'll go south this time. Cross the Bridge of Doom. The Mario Bridge. Oh my god. Right. Bagu the Riverman. Sorry, yeah, we've got our sages all mixed up here. Shouldn't that be Rudo? Sorry, I know nothing. It's pretty cheap on eBay. Oh, alright. Eyes of Ganon are everywhere. Beware. Yeah, some of the townspeople are disguised minions of Ganon and can attack you. You gotta always stay on your guard. Pretty cool. Hello, young fellow. Yeah, like that. It's like some kind of joke here about an old bat. Another Luigi house. Hey, you know a game I'm really wanting to replay? Is Luigi's Mansion, but I'm gonna save that for October, for Spooky Games Month. Find a handy glove! Good one! Yeah, I'm gonna play Luigi's... It's gonna be another October full of spooky horror games, and Luigi's Mansion is definitely gonna be one of them. Luigi's Mansion, Fear, one of these Silent Hills. Let's see what else. Just a little slime boy. Just taking a nap. Please let me help you. Come inside. Fill her up. My health bar, that is. I swear I'm not trying to make these puns. It's just what happens, okay? Fear starring Nick Cage. Oh yeah, movies too. Yeah. So now we've got these movie streams on Discord there. Only townfolk may cross the river. Yeah, so say, plenty of horror movies too. Absolutely. What do you think she does? I think she probably gives Link a nice potion. Maybe make some nice Italian food based on the decor of the inside of every one of these houses. Some Alfredo linguine. Some spaghetti. Some nice Parmesan. I was planning on making a burger after this, but maybe I'll make some spaghetti instead. We'll see. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Okay. Well. Oh, fairy, come on. Help me, please. Yes. The Valley of Defilement here. The Blight Town. Oh. Wouldn't it be nice? I mean, Elden Ring is kind of like that. I was gonna say, a From Software game where it wasn't all so, like, dour and apocalyptic all the time. Obviously, I like that stuff, but it'd be cool to have, you know, nice, like, colorful, vibrant area. But that's basically Elden Ring, although Elden Ring still doesn't have any towns or anything. Spoon, no, it's like a Tim and Eric thing. It's like a Tim and Eric sketch. Spaghetti. I don't think anyone in the US says spaghetti when they're not referencing that. I could be wrong. Anyone, feel free to chime in here, but... But you say spaghetti. So is that like a French thing then? C'est français. Parlez-vous spaghetti? No, I haven't seen Cinema on Cinema. Or Bedtime Stories. Just awesome show. Great job. Great job. I don't know if I could go back to that. That was kind of like a time and a place thing for me. You know? I'm wondering where to go. Any Zelda II experts in the chat? I don't remember where to go from here. I know you do the hammer, but I don't remember where to get the hammer. So we can explore south. Cinco. Damn. Elden Ring felt so fantastical and inviting. The characters remind you how much everything sucks. Yeah, that's true. There's a few. The eyes lady. I forget her name. You give her the Shiburi grapes. She's really nice, but then you follow her questline, and of course it becomes something very not so nice. Yeah, Elden Ring 2. We keep bringing this up, but Elden Ring 2 wishlist. More ways if they're gonna make Elden Ring 2. Actual towns, like living towns, communities, not just ruins. More forms of traversal. Rope climbing, swimming or boats, stuff like that. And spaghetti. Ready to go. You find her several times throughout Liurnia, and then I think the next time you see her is in the capital. I think. And then in the sewers, which is where her questline go all the way down ends. Steve Rule. Yeah. Oh, what an era for comedy. Check it out. For your health. Alright. Hold on a sec. Let me figure out what the heck I'm doing here. Where am I going? Who are you? What are you doing here? Listen to nice town music for a sec. Jumps Housecape. Explore the woods north of the bridge to find Bagu's house. Okay. Got it. Yeah, yeah, plenty of games in the pipeline for them. Very good. I'm ready for Armored Core 6. I'm ready to go full mech territory. I'm gonna come up with some way to mod the Saturn controller I just ordered to use with PC so I can play Armored Core 6. Alright, let's see. North of the bridge. Oh, this is Area Town. Okay. Yeah. And somewhere in these woods is a house we must find. Can't wait for their next game, Dark Souls 2. Is this it? It's just enemies. Enemies? This is most likely the area we're supposed to be searching if they're throwing this stuff at you. The jumping bearded cats. Tried Sekiro yesterday, couldn't really connect with it. That's too bad, sorry. It took me a while when I first played it. It was not clicking at all. It took 2 hours of like... It's made by From Software. I gotta give it a chance. Like, I hated it at first. And I gave it a couple hours. And it's gradually started to click. And then I really got into it. I still haven't done a complete replay since that first one. I've picked it up here and there, but I haven't done a complete replay. I will at some point, though. For sure. Yeah, they really want Link's blood. Okay, maybe not these woods. No! I don't think any of these enemies drop hearts, do they? Just like Dark Souls. Everything's like Dark Souls, right? Is it these woods? I mean, that's all swamp, right? I guess I'll double check. Is that like one square of grass, one square of forest up there? Is what we're looking for. We'll see. Is it? No. Oh! What is going on? I guess there's always a ferry there. Okay. Let me look at this guy together. Was south? Alright. Hold on. Cave. Yep. Explore the woods north of a bridge to find Bagu's house. Alright, so it's the other set of trees down there, I guess. This is like Ninja Gaiden levels of enemy aggression. These birds. I liked Sekiro a lot. Like I said, at first it really didn't click with me, but eventually it did. By the end of it, I felt like it had done a really definitive... Not definitive. How do I put this? In a way how Dark Souls really delivers a nice, original, but pretty cool depiction of the Arthurian legend. Kind of turned on its head, but all those similar elements are there. But Sekiro does the same thing with Japanese mythology. I felt, by the end of it, it was like, this is one of their best games. The bosses are so insanely good in Sekiro. They're so good. the first rematch with Genichiro at the top of Ashina Castle is godlike. It's like, if you get to that boss fight and you still don't like the game, sure, put it down. But I almost guarantee that if you make it to that and beat that fight, you're gonna love it. But yeah, you really cannot play it like Dark Souls at all, which is my number one problem, was like trying to, you know, dodge attacks instead of just blocking. That was my problem for the initially. And yeah, in terms of settings, ultimately I do prefer, you know, medieval European versus Japanese. But I still ended up, like I said, loving it. I have a feeling we're not going to get a Sekiro 2. Probably another game eventually with that setting, but... like, the fact that they didn't even do any DLC for that is really surprising. I guess they added, for some reason, they went back and added the Souls-style, like, bloodstains and messages. I really don't know why, but I guess that was probably amounted to just, like, going into the game code and, like, re-enabling that stuff, since they're all running on the same engine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I saw that coming here. These birds. Alright. To bust out the map. It's enough stumbling around in the woods out here. Let's see. It's just paused, by the way. Game did not freeze. Where are we going? 100% guide. Do not need that. Here. And then counter and pause it so you can hear the fun music. There you go. Huh. It is in those first set of woods. It's like the one square I didn't step on, I guess. I thought I got every one of them, but apparently not. Which Zelda game would I recommend most to a newcomer? Welcome, by the way. Either Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, for like the classic stuff. Or Breath of the Wild, maybe. Wind Waker. It's hard to go wrong. I mean, almost any of them. Good places to start. I think I realized what happened. I think I somehow got into an enemy encounter like a frame before. No, I want to just BS speculate here. I don't know what happened. I have no idea. I'm distracted easily, is what happened. There it is. Waffle Hut. Yeah, play Ocarina. Download that PC port. the one I was playing a few weeks ago. That was really good. I mean, Ocarina is like the Minish Cap. I wouldn't play that first. I mean, it's not a bad game, but it's like start with one of the best. If you're gonna play 2D, if you want to play 2D Zelda, play Link to the Past. If you want to play 3D Zelda, play either Ocarina or Wind Waker. I'd recommend playing Ocarina first though, just because of some story stuff that it's not really important, but I mean, they're not. Wind Waker isn't a sequel, but there's some cool callback things in Wind Waker that, if you've played Ocarina, are a little bit more impactful. But either of those for 3D. Yeah, the ogre is a real. he's a real pain. Got stomped by the ogre badly. But for me, what happened is I fought the ogre, got my ass kicked. I was like, okay, I'll try going somewhere else here. And so I did, wandered around, found the memory. If you haven't done that, Mouse, do that. Go back to the sculptor shack. Oh wait, somewhere near where you start out, like Ashina outskirts, you find a carved Buddha or something. You find some kind of item in a house nearby. You can take it back to the sculptor, and there's an item near him, like a lantern or something, and that opens up a new area to go to, which not only is a really cool area, but I think is a good way to go. Yeah, Harada State Memory. While going through that one, you get the fire item, which you can then go back, the fire prosthetic, which you can then go use on the ogre and just like destroy him because he's super weak to fire. Do you have to play Majora after Ocarina? No, but I would I'd recommend it. Majora's Mask is great. I'm not as crazy about it as everyone else seems to be these days. But it's a fantastic game. I definitely would recommend it. Has some fantastic atmosphere. My problems with it are more so some of the gameplay decisions. The lack of dungeons. You know Bagu? Yeah, I found his waffle hut out in the woods. Much pain and suffering was had on the way. Link to the Past, yeah, Link's Awakening is a separate game from Link to the Past, and then Link Between Worlds is another separate game that's kind of a quasi-sequel to Link to the Past, although not really. It's just more like a game in the formula. Yes. Talk to his brother on the other side of the river here. You know Bagu? Weird redundancy there. Yeah, it'd be hard pressed to find a bad Zelda game, honestly. They're almost all good. You know, obviously the CDI games don't count. Those were not made by Nintendo. We all know they suck. We've all seen the memes. Ha ha ha. Yes. But other than that, I mean, even the weaker ones are still really good games. Oh no! Oh no. Okay. Let's see. Death Mountain. Before we do this, let's go back. We missed something. You want to talk NES Cryptic by Nintendo Power? You're about to see an example of that. The Bagu? Ragu. It's all coming together. Bagu, ragu. All the spaghetti houses. This is Saria's town, right? Yeah. Alright, check this out. Crouch here. And press attack. I found a mirror under the table. Of course. Of course. You know, that's something you would find, right? Oh, you found my mirror. Follow me. Another weird uncle hiding out in the basement. He's gonna give us a very, very good spell. Yes. That's right, life magic. Excellent. Yeah, Sekiro is... It's like single play style. It's like... It's not an RPG though. You know what I mean? You come into it, it's like, it's not a Dark Souls game. It's not a Souls game. Like, no, there's no builds, because it's an action game. It's like saying, like, Ninja Gaiden. Like, there's only one way to play the game. They do give you a ton of tools. There's a pretty wide range of prosthetics in Sekiro. In addition to the different skill trees, there's quite a few ways you can play that. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's still like a ninja action game. You wanted to play those CDI games, huh? Yeah, maybe I'll touch him sometime. I'll get him set up. We'll stream. It'll be fun. We'll have a few drinks, have a few laughs. We'll play the CDI games. If any one of you want to donate a CDI, I'll play it. I'm definitely not gonna spend any money on one, but if I can get it emulated, we'll check it out. I can't wait to bomb some Dondongos. Somebody saw a comment. Oh, dude, you delete your comment there? Something about the thumbnail art? Huh. Anyway. Yeah, the thumbnail art, that's by Katsuya Terada, who did a ton of awesome Zelda art for various things like some of the player's guides, maybe some manuals, I'm not sure, but I've got a link to the past player's guide, and it's loaded with his artwork, and it is incredible. It's probably my favorite depiction of anything like Zelda visually. I absolutely adore it. If I could get a game that looked like that, I would be very, very, very happy. It's gorgeous. In fact, I like it so much that at some point I'm going to do a compilation video that's just going to be his artwork, maybe like a little bit of a biography, because he's done plenty of other cool things too, and he's still working. But it'll just be a video showcasing his art. I'll find the highest resolution scans possible and just have like a nice little, you know, presentation here of that beautiful artwork. The compositions are great, the colors are great, the atmosphere. It's like, you can tell it's got a bit of an influence from some like 80s like Western designs, like comic book artists, like some, what's his name, Frank Frazetta stuff, of course. Just, you know, obviously incredible, but still with its own style. Alright, I gotta stop thinking about Frank Frazetta. I really don't want to make... Alright. Only because we're so far away from the palace now. I'm gonna save the state right here. That's right, because we're playing on the Wii after all. There we go. Yeah, great use of color. Beautiful. Video game art, like Terada stand on its own. Hey, welcome, by the way. Yeah, I absolutely agree. There's certain concept arts where it's like, if you're a fan of the property for whatever it is, you know, you can appreciate it, you know. But his is the quality of art that is truly good. Stand on its own merits. It's the thing with like that Link to the Past strategy guide. I had the game for several years and beat it multiple times before I got that, but I loved the game, so, you know, got it. And I'm so glad I did because it's a very unconventional book. It's not laid out like your typical video game strategy guide, especially in that time period. Almost half the book is almost like depicted like a historical, you know, reference for Hyrule as if it were a real place, you know? It's like stuff about like their culture, their food, their technology. Really, really, really cool. Maybe I can showcase that too at some point. But it really, that combined with his artwork, which as I said, it's loaded with his artwork, along with other people's too, but his is the best in there. It's like, talk about stimulating, you know, the imagination. Alright, hold on a sec. I'm going up. Yeah, definitely. He's very similar to Yoshitaka Amano and Kojima in that way, where they both have... They do plenty of work outside the realm of video games. You know, they have gallery work, they have, you know, commission work for all sorts of things. You know, they are active artists outside of just games. Not that there's anything wrong with that, just doing game stuff, but you know. Let's see. I think they're pretty popular, not just in Japan, but worldwide. Yeah, it's funny you say that. I was gonna make a joke about Strangers of Paradise. It's like, you want a game that looks entirely like Amona's artwork? Have Strangers of Paradise instead. Too bad. Prince of Persia Terada Pace's choice. I don't think I've seen that. I believe that's a health potion. I'm gonna save again right here. Yeah, save my state. Oh, wait a minute. Got a life potion. What am I thinking? Although, I don't think I have enough magic to use it. No, I don't. It takes 40. Or excuse me, 70, and I've only got 40. So, try this. No! Oh, man. Squaresoft, you guys want Kingdom Hearts 4? Final Fantasy 13 Part 4? Said many times, but I think the only person who really knows what he's doing at Square at this point is Yoshi P. Mr. Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, we gotta take care of the situation somehow here. What if I do this? There we go. That's magic. That is completely redundant. Use magic to jump up and grab magic. Okay. I guess it's a little safer. Alright, he throws 2 axes and then he chills for a sec. Why can't I use... I really don't have enough for life. Okay. Let's maybe try and lure him over this way. I'm trying to see his pattern. 1, 2... Does he have a pattern? I don't know. That was dumb. Alright, last try. So yeah, not really much I can do there. Trying to figure out a way I can do that without eating a hit. Also, sorry about all the flashing. I want to make it out of Death Mountain. That's my goal. Duck! Oh, Link, you idiot! This is the guy holding the controller. Do I plan on finishing 14 story? Yeah, totally. Absolutely. I've played through Heaven's Ward and I put it down. I haven't... I resubbed like a month ago and I played it for like 5 minutes and then didn't again for another month, so I basically wasted the $13 or whatever. I do want to get back into it. I really enjoyed it. The thing that was kind of... Why can't I... Is it just the first jump that's really big? What's going on here? Oh, man. Alright. I'll talk more about Final Fantasy XIV in a sec. But before I do that, I need to get out of this cave, because this is driving me nuts. I don't understand. Why was I able to make that the first time? Not again. Can't duck the axes. I don't know what I did there, but I'm trying to lure him over this way. Come on. Go, go, go! Okay. Out of the cave. Out of the cave. Making progress. Say, we're 14, yeah. The primary reason I don't know, I was playing lots of great games lately, but also the guild that I was in has completely disintegrated, which is a shame, you know, because it was really, really good. It's sad, you know, the little community dies. Hey, isn't that the same... That's like the classic NES laugh. That's the same laugh Bald Bull makes when he destroys you in Punch-Out. Right? I think it might also be in Double Dragon or something. Yeah, this is hard. I still don't have enough MP to actually use that potion. So, try and jump over this guy. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't duck the boomerangs either. This is truly a problem of preparation. Went into Death Mountain unprepared. Look what's happened. Eat one hit. I mean, I got a lot of mountain to go here is the problem too. Like, even if I get through all of this, there's still a lot more to go. So I don't know if I should just go back to the palace here. So like actually come back with a full health bar instead of the save scumming. Because I've got, yeah, a lot more to go. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the palace. Death Mountain. So the story is really worth it if you're already liking the game. I didn't like playing it, but decided to finish the story and thought it was amazing in the end. Well, I thought the base game was okay. I did so many of those quests as fast as possible. I think I started playing around when they introduced a patch which expanded where you could use mounts, like flying mounts, which really helped burn through so many of those like fetch quests which constitute A Realm Reborn. And then as I was getting close to the end of it, they did that patch which shrunk the base game down, like it cut down on some more of those tedious quests. So that was good. But I thought the, you know, I was like, okay, you know, my guild is really cool. Excuse me, what are they? I can't remember what they're called in that game. Free company. My free company. It's like cool, funny people. It's like, this is worth playing. And then I started Heaven's Ward, and I was like, oh, this is actually really, really good. I'm really enjoying this story a lot. This is, to me, this expansion is the best Final Fantasy experience I've had since 7. I really enjoyed that. So to know that that quality stays pretty consistent, and then again, people losing their minds over Shadowbringers is supposed to be even better, yeah, I'll definitely be back. No doubt about that. Yeah, they did a great job. Like I said, with Yoshi P, it's like they seem to be able to turn out high quality expansions and content patches at a consistent, regular pace without compromising on quality, which seems like a total isolated example within Square Enix, at least like this Final Fantasy production side. Just all the stars have aligned for FF16 to be a high quality game. A lot of the same 14 creative staff are in charge of it. The combat director from Devil May Cry 5 is in charge of the combat. It should be an excellent game. I'm guessing it's probably going to be the best single player FF since, well, probably since 9 or 10. But I have a feeling it's going to be better than either of those. We'll see. Maybe not 9. 9's classic. Yeah, I did play WoW. I also quit in Kata. And yeah, it's a few things I can respond to there. Yeah, I played WoW. I quit in Kata. It's like gameplay changes and just getting kind of burnt out anyway. But I played WoW on my own. At first, complete my first MMO. I had no idea what I was doing. And I didn't know like how you were supposed to play it basically. So I kept like wandering into zones that I wasn't supposed to be in, and you know, as a night elf I was using that like shadow meld thing all the time to hide, you know, constantly. Ended up in Booty Bay, way underleveled. Saw some guy with a glowing sword, so I like sold a bunch of stuff and used all the cash I have to pay some guy to enchant my like piece of crap like fighting stick that I was using as a two-handed sword that I was using as a night elf hunter. So basically doing everything like gameplay wrong as, you know, much as possible. But here's the thing, I had a great time doing it because it was all about exploring the world, you know, of Warcraft. It was just a really cool immersive experience. I wasn't getting hung up on the mechanics at all. You know, I was just really, the exploration, the social stuff, the cities, like so many people running around. It was really fun and really great to get into. But eventually I did get so lost and so, you know, out of my element that I didn't know what to do and just like put the game down. And then, I think I told the story before, but I got basically the best possible scenario. Burning Crusade was coming out, and I was thinking about it again. And a friend of mine who was really into it was like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna make a new character. Let's make Blood Elves. Like, okay. So he and I made new characters, and we played Burning Crusade. No, this is before Burning Crusade, excuse me. It was shortly before it came out, we made new characters, Night Elves again. But he knew where to go. He knew what to do and how everything worked. So I got the best of both worlds, where it was like, again, this is all new to me, all this like cool exploration, these places I hadn't seen before, but I'm being led by somebody who knows what to do as far as like the gameplay mechanics, so I wasn't getting like screwed, you know, and lost and all that stuff. So it was really great. And from there, stuck with it until yeah, Cataclysm, where we both were done with it. Anyway, that's my WoW story. I tried playing it again a couple years ago with Classic and really enjoyed it, but Blizzard, all that like stuff where it's like, oh, this company is like horrible. This is like a really bad company in terms of how they treat people. Started coming out. It's like, you know, running around as my dwarf rogue is cool and all, but I can't support this. Yeah, the thing with 14, like the instance zones, that's my biggest complaint for 14 is its lack of world PvP. So I really like doing that in WoW. You always play on the PvP servers. That, similar to Dark Souls, like that, you know, multiplayer anytime, anywhere kind of thing is super appealing to me. So the fact that FF14 doesn't have that kind of brings it down a notch for me. I think I'm going the wrong way, by the way. We'll see. Hold on a second. Take a gander at this map here. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, WoW's core mechanics were always really good. It feels really good to play, and always did. And not having instant zones like every 100 yards, like in 14, is really good. But all in all, you know, these days I would definitely take 14 over WoW any day. There we go. Surprisingly, there's not even a dedicated RP server in 14. That's funny because so many people do RP in that game. I've seen some interesting things. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Yeah, exactly, Spoon. Yeah, the loading screens, so it's like everything's broken up and all that. It makes it feel less like a living world. Hey, here we are again. I'm gonna learn my lesson or not? Good tech, hey, welcome. Yeah, pick it up. They were having a free thing, I don't know if that's ended, where you're like totally free to play for like a month, I think. Yeah, get the trial. Yeah, exactly. Can I use life now? Yes! Alright, I'll make a new save state right here. Yeah, the base game includes Heaven's Ward now, which I believe is also in the trial, I think. These guys are insane. Alright. Let me try another approach. I just had a horrible thought while I was loading that save state. It's like, what if I didn't actually save it a minute ago, and I was all the way back here with the empty health meter? Stuff nightmares are made out of. Got a few lives though, so if I bite the dust again, it's okay. Get a health bar refill. Yeah, that's fine. Party ships on fire off the shoulder of some downtown bars. Glow sticks glitter in the dark. Yeah, last New Year's, I was playing 14. I was back in... I can't remember what it's called either. Yeah, the port city. When the clock struck midnight. That's pretty... The amount of, like, fireworks and spells going off was, like, eye-melting. It was cool. Probably not the best way to spend a New Year's Eve, but, you know, it's still a neat experience. Yeah, for me, it's another thing with 14 is, like I said, I like it. It's just the difficulty is weird because the majority of the content you can like sleepwalk through. You know, it really, you do not have to have any kind of knowledge about like your rotations or anything like that. It's super easy. And you have like the side quests and whatnot, which just doing the main quests, you end up over-leveled for the main storyline. To the extent that you actually are consistently getting de-leveled for content. It's like you're level 65, but you know, the next 5 hours of quests are all level 60, so when you're doing these instances, you're going to be downscaled to level 60 as well. So it's like, what's the point? Occasionally you get mandatory hard content, like the hard or extreme iterations of the bosses. And sometimes you get the optional stuff, but the difficulty is, it's a pretty casual game. I don't say that as like a bad thing, it's just, I do think it should be a little more challenging. Already played the trial, but had a half-year break. Yeah. Hey for the sun, hey man, how's it going? You're just in time to see me continue to get stomped by Death Mountain. Another thing with this is how dinky Link's sword is. I mean, that's not a sword. Come on. His ear is longer than his sword is. Use those for a weapon, Link. You got 2 of them. Just got a really tight timing here. Which is cool, don't get me wrong. I think this is maybe a little over-tuned in terms... This game is a little too hard, I think. The opposite. But... Hey! We're out. Great. Now... grab the thing that we've been waiting for. Not get killed by this guy. That is brutal. Oh no. Damn, where did I save? How far back? Alright, we'll give this one more try. I know you guys are getting very sick of these caves. I know I am. That classic incessant Zelda medical beeping. Alright, respawn, save. It's like they want you to get the visual novel experience to the point where doing dungeons and walking around feels like filler. Well, I love the environmental design. It's always nice just like soaking in the areas they take you through. Yeah, see, I saw that video of Kefka. I was like, I need to see that. I cannot wait. It's the entire last boss fight of FF6 recreated. Every element of it. Just enough fan service, you know? Ultimacia, that'd be cool. They were really nice to you in that FC. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good community. In terms of online games, the Final Fantasy XIV community is unusually nice and pleasant. If you want it, the most serious case of whiplash you'll ever feel, try playing FF14 and Counter-Strike Go back to back on a server where people are using microphones. I kicked his ass, didn't I? Yeah. Saw a video of X-Death and they made you play it. Yeah, for me it was it's probably Kefka. But I'm a major fan of 6. Yeah, don't forget the strat. How many more lives? So you turn, I was saying, yeah, 14 has a great community. CSGO is like the worst of the worst. And I like the game, but half the public servers you jump onto are just the most, oh man, toxic stuff. Alright. Stab him in the face. That's the way Link does it. The voice is really bad. In CSGO, like I was saying, like half the servers nowadays, whenever I get the urge to play CSGO, I boot it up, and there's about a 50% chance the server I'm joining in, you immediately hear somebody in the middle of an argument, somebody saying some like extremely racist, sexist, or whatever stuff. It's just, I'm over that, man. I had enough of that on Xbox Live back in the day. Okay? I don't need to hear that crap. Nobody does, but ugh. One of these jerks. Hello, I'll be kicking your ass this evening. Oh my god. Brutal. I want my hammer. I want the hammer. And then I'll call it a night. Just give me the hammer. Come on. A little mix up there. Ganon's goon. Here you go, punk. Oh, pwned by a bat. Sorry about the signal dropouts too when I'm loading my save state there. That's the OSSC switching from 240p to 480i. temporarily for the menu, the Wii. Excuse me, 480p, not 480i. Oh, God. Two points away from a level up and a potential health refill. There we go. Life. Fill her up. Thank you. There's some really good cringe English dubs out there. Absolutely. It's like a fine line between good dubs, bad dubs, and then so bad they're good dubs. Symphony of the Night is probably the all-time classic of the latter there. Alright. Come on. Hammer. You're really gonna do this to me? Dead end. Oh, Shenmue dub. Oh, man. I gotta do a Shenmue stream sometime. Duh. That'd be perfect. That'd be a great stream. Also hilarious. Hey, mister! Wanna play soccer? No. Despawning you. Going the other direction. What is that? No! No! Have you seen any sailors? One more try. No! Oh, I just saved over my state. Well, I guess the choice has been made for me. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I'm not going to subject you guys to any more of this. This game is good. It's just very, very hard. Don't play it while streaming unless you're already really good at it, because you're just going to get punked over and over and over again. You're going to get punked out. It's not going to be good. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm sorry, as I said earlier, it's going to be a bit of a short one because I do have some other stuff I got to take care of. But, like I said, there'll be another video this week, and I won't be streaming on Wednesday, but I will have another stream Sunday, 1 week from now, and it's going to be a big one. It's not going to be a little 1 hour and 45 minute stream. It's going to be a classic multi-hour marathon epic. So, yeah. But thank you guys for joining me for this one. This was really fun, even though I did get stuck a lot, got killed over and over again. Hopefully that wasn't too frustrating. Hopefully it's been entertaining. But thank you guys as always. Very much appreciated. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great week. Watch out for that video, and I will see you next time. Adios.